The complex near the high school that houses Jimmy John's, Subway, Mad Mushroom, and other favorite student eateries is being torn down to be replaced with apartment complexes. Westside students shared with the Scarlette their opinions on the matter.
Whitney, did you ever go to Jimmy John's as a freshman?
Yeah, I walked there a lot.
How do you feel about that area being torn down?
The whole thing is being torn down?
Yeah, and everything's going away, so now kids can't walk for lunch.
That really sucks for freshmen.
You go anywhere in that complex, a Chinese buffet?
I don't go there very often, but it's nice having them there, and it's nice because I live close so that I can order and they come to my house.
How do you feel about the area being torn down?
It's kind of frustrating because all the underclassmen aren't gonna have anywhere to go for lunch if they don't eat school food or bring a lunch from home.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any memories of visiting there as an underclassman or as in junior high?
Yeah, my friends and I would go to Jimmy John's on Fridays in the spring when it was warm.
When was the last time you walked to Jimmy John's or Subway or anywhere in that today? How do you feel about that whole area being torn down?
It kind of sucks. Can I say sucks?
Yeah.
Okay, it kind of sucks. I've been going to this since I was in 7th grade.
So do you have a lot of memories from there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the whole complex being torn down?
I'm very stressed.
Yeah.
Where I'm going to eat now.
Yeah, so how do you feel about kids who don't have cars and they'll be able to drive? What do you think they'll do?
That can't drive?
That can't drive, and that's where they usually would get their meals.
They might just stay at school or go to McDonald's and make really unhealthy choices.
There we go. Okay, thank you.
So did you ever eat at Jimmy John's or Subway or Mad Mushroom or anywhere in that complex?
Yes, I did.
How do you feel about the area being torn down?
Didn't know it was being torn down.
How does this knowledge affect you?
I'll go to the other Jimmy John's across town.
How do you think this will affect the freshmen who can't drive?
They're going to be very upset. They're going to really wish that they could go out, but now they'll only get McDonald's. So they're all going to be very affected.
When was the last time you went to the Chinese buffet, Jimmy John's, Subway, or anywhere in that complex?
Well, I've been to the Subway recently this year.
Yeah.
I go there a lot whenever I forgot my lunch, but for me the Chinese buffet is kind of special because one of my first dates was there. My ex-boyfriend took me to lunch, so I'm kind of sad that it's closing because it's just some nice memories.
Did you ever eat at Jimmy John's?
Have I ever in my life?
Yeah.
Yes.
How often do you eat there?
Once every 2 weeks.
How do you feel about that whole complex with the Jimmy John's, Subway, Mad Mushroom, everything being torn down?
It's being torn down?
Yeah!
Wait, I didn't know that.
For apartment complexes.
Oh, that sucks for the junior high kids.
Yeah, do you think it'll affect the junior high kids more than the high school kids?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the underclassmen and me. But I don't go there. For the record, I'm not a freshman.
How do you feel about the fact that Jimmy John's and all the other restaurants in that complex are being torn down?
It sucks, however, we can still go to the one over by Domino's.
What do you do if you can't walk, if on your lunches when you can't walk to those places?
Well, wait till I can drive, basically.
So just eat lunches here?
Yeah.
Okay.
When was the last time you walked to Jimmy John's?
Last time I went to Jimmy John's, either 1 or 2 weeks ago.
How do you feel about that whole area being torn down?
I feel like it'd be a bad thing because we're not going to be able to have as many places eat out and stuff. It's not as convenient.
I did. My mom's like, Mom.
Until the return of some of the establishments in the fall of 2014, the Northwestern Street complex will be sorely missed by the upperclassmen who value it for its convenience and memories, and the underclassmen who no longer will have the option of walking to eat lunch.